This is the season finale of Doctor Who Series 11. No idea what to expect.
There's been no advanced reviews, no teasers or anything.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
So, classic Chibnall.
Go on, what's it called?
The Battle of Ranskoor av Kolos is what I'm going for, and I will be proven right very soon.
You hope.
Hopefully. It's going to be something completely different. Like the R's going to be silent or something, and go like an idiot, and I'll delete this.
Osov, not Kosov.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, I'm intrigued by what we do know about it, and I just hope it's a solid finale. Really.
I hope it's a finale.
Yeah, I hope it feels like a finale, and maybe wraps up some kind of character arc somehow.
What's left to do though?
Yeah, I thought this would be the episode that Ryan called Graham Grandad, but that was last week. So I don't know what to expect, but I am excited about that, but also very nervous.
Yes.
I hope it does justice to what's been quite a fairly solid series.
Yeah, I feel it's been tailing off recently, the past couple of episodes.
For you?
For me, yeah. Especially the last
Are you over the frog yet?
I'm not over the frog!
I've made my peace
I remember it every day.
I've made my peace with the frog.
Oh.
I just be sat in uni and then I get a message from you pop up, be like, a fucking frog.
Even my girlfriend went, why is there a frog in this? And she watched it 2 days ago. I was like, yeah, I know, just don't ask.
Yeah, I've made my peace with the frog. I follow it on Twitter now. You should all follow the frog on Twitter. But yeah, I'm excited, cautiously optimistic. Hopefully Chibnall can deliver a solid finale. But we'll see, and we'll see then.
Every lesson that you've given me, I feel like I've understood less.
Same.
Not more.
Iron Fist?
It's morphin' time.
I would not be mad. Oh, hello.
Superman?
Those powers rock. That's so Tim Shaw, isn't it?
Planet of Ranskoor av Kolos. Ranskoor av what? Kolos. Roughly translated means disintegrator of the soul.
Oh.
The type of words that mess with your brain, distort reality, change mood.
So let's go.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Haha.
I can't remember my name.
But that's going to be
I
important.
used to know before I went outside. I should never.
It's Dave Ross. Don't do drugs, kids.
Happy? Happy, happy. It's going to be your boy.
It can't be.
It's the teeth, isn't it?
Teeth, man. Teeth, man.
How full circle.
Two of your crew left. Because we've got unfinished business with them monster.
Oh boy.
That impossible density. We're going to find your crew.
You are my density.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
I will kill it if I can.
Oh.
Fair enough, Bradley. At least he's
I've got it to
honest.
Go
Yeah.
back to the TARDIS, Graham.
No,
I won't let you do that.
you ain't gonna have a say.
Shit.
And if you kill him, you become the same as him.
I ain't having that.
I'm serious, Graham.
Oh boy.
I'd allow it.
So am I. No one in their right mind's gonna go through there.
Oh.
Also, don't cut that back to me. Our rules change all the time. Be careful.
Oh.
Don't like weapons, but here's some bombs.
I could have been with precaution. Always bring wellies.
Oh no. Socks.
These are trousers aren't getting wet.
Whatever happens
Going to the crystal maze.
don't aliens open the door.
I think your men
Would want to be alive.
I mean, that's a good point.
Alive, and she was really good at it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's those guys from that episode. Character growth. Right, I didn't pick up a gun this time.
Good God, you're right. Against the same things.
I know one. Perhaps something you might be
Oh,
interested
yeah.
in. Earth.
What kind of a word is that?
It's better than Snapple, man.
Savage. It's probably racist.
Are you sure it's in the air? I'm not sure about anything. This is where the signals are telling us to go.
Oh no, he did pick up a gun. Oh, shock. There's the other one.
There's more through here.
But one of them's Grace.
What do we do?
They were all winter soldiers, remember?
Oh yes.
We only came to rescue.
I like your new outfit.
Yeah. Darth Vader.
You look in a bad way. Whereas I've got a new coat. What do you think? How long's it been?
3,407 years.
Damn.
I bet the 7 really dragged.
Same.
Looks like he needs some salad.
Need some milk.
All in teeth, yeah.
Nice.
We're family.
Oh.
And I love you.
Oh.
Oh boy.
What did you just say? I'm not saying it twice. Don't pretend you couldn't hear me. I'm telling you what she used to tell me. Be the better man. Please.
No.
Yeah.
You made a weapon and they came to stop you. Presumably it's here. Somewhere in this building.
Oh boy.
Not in this building.
It is the building.
This shrine. The weapon is activated, Doctor.
Oh god, slow motion running. That's never good.
5 planets. 1 weapon. They stole 5 planets.
Oh,
They're planets.
Bifrost.
Fuck.
It's what happened. Entire planets removed.
No wonder it was so heavy.
Could have destroyed your life.
It's Gallifrey.
Planetary genocide.
You're bluffing.
I love the facial expressions.
Can we disconnect them?
Well.
Oh,
Oh!
okay then.
Well.
Take my hand. It's okay to say.
I mean,
About for 2 minutes.
you're literally on a weapon. Little shits!
He's gonna go after him, and then Graham's not gonna kill him, but Ryan is, or something.
Yaz will.
Someone other than Graham will kill him.
Grace will come back from the dead. Kill
I
him.
like his cape.
Yeah, I like his outfit.
Oh, he's basically got the whole thing now.
I've never
He's
met
got
a race
the
like
whole
them. They
world
reflect the
in
shape
his
of the
hands.
universe. All that power. Harnessed to Sten's attack.
Unlimited
Can't disconnect them.
power.
They might kill them. Us versus the Oaks, I think. If they're psychically generating all this, I could block the signals. Neural balances!
Of course!
Things really easy.
What the-
Make them neural
bet she's
blockers.
having enough
No
of that.
signals out or in. Could be enough. Big risk. If we take our balances off, put them on those two, the planet will be able to attack our minds. Then I'll take that risk.
Oh.
Earth being destroyed. Yeah. Good.
Oops, I did it again.
Really good. He said, go!
Oh boy. Ah! I'm nervous. I don't like it.
Yippee-ki-yay, robots.
Die Hard reference.
That's not the line.
Have to be having a 9 for that to be the line.
Tim Shaw might have a shrine, but I've got a ghost monument.
I knew she was going to say Ghost Monument.
You fooled her.
I will hesitate, bitch.
Will it work? No idea. I once toured your planet halfway across the universe
Nice.
with this TARDIS.
Haha!
Ah.
So let's
Haha!
Throwback.
And a Slitheen egg!
Yeah!
Don't diss me, Granddad, ever.
Oh!
Simon!
In the foot.
Just the foot. Just in the foot. Just shut him up. Don't tell the doc she'll be livid.
Now shit in the face.
Stop with that hand thing.
Do it! Yes! That's what the finale needed.
ready!
Okay. No. She says.
Straight away. Whoops! Get the other one! Bye, Clom. You just
By the
know
lost
Clom-
moon of Pooch.
Clom would have been one of them. Just Clom's luck.
Fuck one.
Oh, my face!
Keep one name on your mind.
Oh.
Grace.
Amazing Grace.
What did you do with the bad guy? Yeah, we just put him in a stasis pod for anyone kind. Oh, okay.
Never see him again.
Still haven't killed the villain! He's not going to come back. Again.
And they all
Okay,
lived
bye Robert Baratheon.
happily ever after.
We sealed the building as we left. No one can get to it.
Okay.
Come on, fam.
I thought we weren't doing fam.
I like it.
I don't.
There's no for sure what's out there. That's why we keep looking.
For Tim Shaw, what's out there?
Happy faith. Travel hopefully.
Oh.
The universe will surprise you. Constantly.
Well, Yaz and Ryan make out, so I'm disappointed.
Yet.
Here's a New Year message for you to send. Earth is protected by me and my mates. This year and every other.
Oh.
Oh!
This is the DNA of the most dangerous creature in the universe.
Oh.
What?
It's been buried on Earth since the 9th century. It's not going to stop until it's taken control of this planet. It's going to kill anyone that gets in its path.
Yeah, boy.
Does it have a name?
Son of a bitch!
Oh, it's definitely them, innit? It's definitely the Daleks. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I hope so.
It's gotta be.
I hope so. That was the Battle of Ranskoor of Kolos. And just to note, it's been about 3 hours,
When will
maybe
it finish?
4.
Well, it's 11:15 now, and it would have finished at 7:15.
So 4 hours. Because I had to go to uni for a bit. So that's the first. We have a couple of hours to think it over. I thought the episode was
Chance to simmer.
instead of talking about it straight away, which is new. And for the finale, it probably helps. Well, I say that. What do you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I start all of these with, yeah, I enjoyed it. It has some issues, I think.
Yeah.
Not as many as past couple for myself.
Right.
I think Mark Addy was wasted,
Yeah.
to say the least. He was there for the start, and he provides the red herring, so to speak. And
He disappeared like 2/3 of the way through, really.
yeah, because he goes with Yaz, and then he takes out a couple of robots, and then he's at the end where it's like, we'll go get these people out, and then he goes with the people, and he's there at the end.
Yeah.
So I think he's just sort of there. He's a plot device.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's literally a plot device.
Yeah.
And to give exposition to the characters to move them along.
Basically.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like if he's that...
Yeah.
Like, there's been some really good guest actors in this. Like, we've had Lee Mack and obviously your fave.
Homecoming.
Those two, I think, have been used very well because they weren't used... Lee Mack was used for the plot a bit, but it wasn't like you felt that he could have kept going, even if he wasn't for the plot, whereas I feel this character is more... I can't even remember his name. Whether that's because
It was very complicated.
or... But the fact that he was literally just there to further the plot, I think,
Yeah.
was a
To
waste
draw out the
for
mystery,
him.
because he conveniently remembered stuff
Once
when he
they
needs
got
to
on.
know it.
Yeah, so I think that was an issue.
Yeah, a bit of a waste with him, but I think what he did with it,
Yeah,
I just don't think there was
a
much
good actor.
character there. Yeah.
No.
I think he gave more to the character than the scripted.
Yes, he did well with what he had.
Yeah.
So it's not a fault on him, it's a fault on the writing.
Yeah. I think as an episode, this is pretty solid. I think as a finale is where
I
my
think
opinion shifts a
It
bit.
didn't help that we got that, and then we had that trailer for the New Year's special after it.
Yeah.
So I think that trailer for the New Year's special looks better than what we watched.
Yeah.
Today.
We had 50 minutes watching.
Exactly. And that's why I said at the end that looks like an end of season special, like end of season finale. Whereas I feel this one could have been better with a two-parter.
Yeah.
To be fair, because again, I sort of looked and we're watching like we've got 20 minutes to solve everything now.
Yeah.
Like, that's longer than before, but if it was split over two halves, you could have had the whole mystery being who are these people, what's this thing, who's the bad guy, then the reveal's the bad guy at the end.
Yeah. What did you think of them bringing back Tim Shaw?
He was going to come back, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's still going to come back again.
I like the
They only
cyclical
frozen.
nature of him being in episode 1 and then again here.
Yes.
In terms
However,
of character journeys, I think that makes sense.
However, I do think they missed the trick of not mentioning him. I think they shouldn't have put those 2 episodes at the start. I think maybe one of them, probably the Ghost Monument, maybe should have been middle of the series, so it sort of refreshes your memory. Like, oh
yeah.
here's this guy.
Yeah, those guys.
Because although they're supposed to be separate stories, if you haven't, say you didn't watch the first 2 episodes and you like jumped in at Rosa, because that's the big one everyone's on about, you're not going to know who that is.
Yeah.
Whereas if they put it middle of the series, then maybe people would have been, or if it was just like a constant, like, not necessarily a threat, but a reference at least.
Yeah.
Because she even calls the TARDIS the Ghost Monument, and I'm like, that's something that's
Yeah.
8 weeks ago,
You'd be like,
so it's-
well,
people aren't going to get that. But then again,
I
people aren't
understand
going to get the Toad the Earth and it turned the Slovene into an egg, so...
that's true. It's fun little references to like Boomtown and stuff.
But they're not crucial plot
No.
arcs, unlike this.
People could just take that as, it's just one of the random adventures she
But-
mentions and not actually know it was an actual episode.
I'll say, that being said, I do think it was clever they brought back not only him, but the robots.
Yeah, from Ghost Monument.
Because then they had more of a point, because they were underused in that.
Yeah, I do like that kind of continuity.
And again, he'll come back. Because he was only put in a box with no one can get to him.
Yeah.
So someone's going to get to him. Just don't know who yet.
I feel like he could come back in like Jerry's last one or something, the way Rusty did in Capaldi's.
Yes. Yeah,
If he comes back at all. We
If.
don't know. Maybe he's a baddie and maybe
oh, imagine that build up.
big, big
It's
surprise
him
there.
again.
It's Tim Shaw. But yeah, I kind of like that they brought him back. I feel like...
Yeah, I'm glad that it brought him back so it didn't feel like just a standalone episode.
Yeah, it made sense plot-wise, I think, to bring him back.
Yeah,
Because
added more to the episode.
Yeah, one of my favourite things this episode did was put Graham and the Doctor at odds a bit near the start.
Yes. And to be perfectly honest, I sided with Graham.
Yeah.
I would have been like, if I was in the Doctor's shoes, I'd be like, yep, alright, fair enough. She is the reason why,
Yeah.
he is the reason why your wife died. I don't blame you
Yeah.
for being angry.
Especially when the Doctor then went on about...
Then
I don't really care about
she's going to blow
weapons.
stuff up, and I'm like, are you...
Yeah, that kind of killed her argument.
I don't know
for me.
I don't know how that worked. I don't know what goes through
That just felt like...
Chibnall's head when he wrote that.
Yeah,
He goes,
that was a very weird scene for me.
no, you can't kill him.
That didn't sit
I'm
right.
going to use some bombs. And then later, she's like, don't point a gun at me. I'm like, you've got bombs on your back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
no.
I didn't like that scene. Hi Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Thanks for interrupting us. Take your time.
I didn't know what you were doing, did I?
We're filming.
Well, you're in it now.
What do you think of the episode, Neil?
Didn't see it.
Why, did you have your eyes shut?
Well, if I didn't watch it, how could I see it?
You've got me there.
Could still have had your eyes shut.
Could have done.
Could have heard it from in here when you were in your room.
I was watching something decent.
I'm leaving that in so people can attack you.
Okay.
I'm ready for that.
All I've got to say is Barber Balls.
What?
Barbara.
Ah,
Neil has watched some classic Who. That's nice.
so.
I've completely lost my train of thought. Thanks, Neil.
Bombs on the back.
Bombs on the back.
Bombs.
Yes. That scene did not sit right with me.
Especially
It
'cause
just felt like
she didn't know what it was either, and it turned
anything
out to be a
goes.
planet.
We can get away with anything now for it in that scene. We can do whatever
yeah.
we want because rules change, and that I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Like, the Doctor's always been anti-weapons, yes. But that being said, the 9th Doctor's killed the Nestine and threatened genocide. The 10th Doctor almost shot the Master / Time Lords,
Yeah.
as well as other numerous people. 11, I'm sure there's scenes where he's definitely threatened to kill people. When they took Amy...
He left Solomon to die in Dinosaur
Yeah,
Station.
there you go. And when they took Amy and the child, he threatened a lot of people that day.
Yeah.
And then even 12 probably pushed that guy off
shot the General Time Lord guy.
shot the General Time guy, and then he also pushed the Clockwork guy off the balloon.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Apparently, he did.
I'm all for them being anti-weapons and anti-killing people, but at the same time, if you're going to be anti-weapons, anti-killing people, don't
Yeah.
strap a bomb to something you don't know, which then turns out to be a planet.
It was like the Witchfinders when she said, "Don't interfere, don't save her." Then she was the one who
I
saved
get
her.
that she's the one that's like, she's supposed to be loose and she's supposed to be quick changing. Like she'll go from being don't interfere to oh we're going to interfere. But there's certain things where if she's going to be like anti-weaponry and anti-killing, she needs to stick to that.
Yeah.
But that being said,
Yeah, that was the one scene that kind of annoyed me, if anything.
yeah, I don't know why they wrote that.
Yeah. The episode as a whole, I didn't mind, but that scene, I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, the episode as a whole, I think
it was really good. It just, as a finale, I'm not sure. I think it missed the mark in that aspect.
I know a lot of people online have been shitting on Chibnall's writing.
Yeah.
But most of his episodes, all of his episodes, I think I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
Ghost Monument's the only one that sort of fell flat, but
Yeah, and even then, it's not terrible.
if you put all three, I think, if looking back on it, if you were to rewatch this series, episode 1, 2, 10, you'd have a good 3-parter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
If
good
you
point.
think about it. Which is
Yeah.
a shame that it's
That's like, it's not
that
really a
far
series
apart.
arc. Yeah, I see what you mean.
But you would have a 3-parter there, all written by the same guy,
Yeah.
and they'd all link, and you wouldn't even need to know anything in between.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't have missed anything.
Yeah,
Because
right.
the arc for Ryan solved in this, Ryan and
Yeah.
Graham solved for this.
I like that he told Graham he loved him in this episode. I like that.
And it makes
That was
sense.
wholesome.
And it makes sense for then Graham to be angry.
Yeah.
But then again, it also makes sense that he'd now be even more angry because he'd only just seen Grace in the previous episode.
Yeah.
So it could renew his
Yeah.
his depression, so to speak.
I just found it very interesting that he was at odds with the Doctor for a bit.
Yes, even though it wasn't
Then
like,
it kind of just went. "It's
even
fine
though
now."
it was at odds in the case of I'm going to come with you. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're going to go to the TARDIS. No, I'm not. And I'm like,
Yeah. Then he went along with it anyway.
and then he did. I knew he wasn't going to kill him because
Yeah.
first of all, BBC released that New Year's still, which like I get promote your New Year's program, but
Yeah. And that's the thing. I felt the stakes at some points. It felt like, oh, this could
Yeah.
be like a season 5. I felt.
when
No,
Ryan
shit
went
was
off,
going
or
down.
when Graham went off, when
All the planets got
certain
blue and
characters
stuff. I
went
love
off
the
on
idea of
themselves.
like the planets being shrunken down and stuff. I thought that was cool, and there were stakes there. But in the back of my mind, it was like they released a still of them all in the New Year's special, so I know no one's going to die.
Yeah, we know what's going to happen in the we know the plot of the New Year's ish, but
Sort of.
and it was big stakes for a finale because the whole Earth was threatened.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure whether the whole Earth was threatened in terms of it was going to blow up or get shrunken down.
Yeah. That's the thing. I think Russ T Davies and Moffat did. Say what you will about either of them. Their finales, they always had
They're
an
extravagant.
epic scale, and I feel like they showed what was going on instead of
Yes.
us seeing the characters talk about
Yes,
it.
I
And
think-
feel like this was the characters are talking
If
about.
this
what's
was
happening.
written by any of the 2 previous head writers, you would have seen the people on Earth panic at this big red thing that's coming and covering
Yeah.
the planet. Like you see it in Journey's End, you see it in Series 6's finale.
Wedding River Song.
Yeah, when they're all,
Yeah, all the
it's all
things
weird and
emerged,
funny. Like you see the other people reaction, whereas for this supposed to be like more down to earth. I'm surprised he didn't.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't take much to just show a quick shot of some city somewhere going ah.
Yeah.
Even if it's like quick footage of different cities, you can easily do that.
Mm.
Just stock footage from previous seasons even.
Yeah.
But there was a threat there, but I don't know whether it was put forward as best as it could.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yaz, although had more billing, didn't have much to do.
Yeah, that's another big gripe I have with Series 11. Yaz has had like next to no presence apart from like 2 episodes, which annoys me. So I thought maybe they'd give her screen time by having a romance with Ryan, which they seemed to hint at in the first half. Then that kind of just didn't happen.
No.
It could still, but
Yeah, there's still a chance, but I think, and I saw an article someone posted about this last week, I think, is that 3 companions might be too many.
yeah.
And I
That's
think
the main reason they killed Adric off in the
yeah,
series.
I think in this series that's been proven.
Yeah.
I think if you get rid of one of them, you've already got easier. You can give them more screen time, like we had with Amy and Rory, Donna and Martha in the one
Yeah.
episode. Like saying that, Journey's End did multiple companions really well, but I just don't think it's sustainable. Whether that means that they just come back and Graham's in 3 episodes next season
Yeah.
when they're back on Earth, fine.
Yeah. I really like what they did with Ryan and Graham this season, but I think that was at Yaz's expense.
Yes.
They just didn't give her anything.
So you got to hope that next season they'll have more towards Yaz than Ryan and Graham.
Hopefully. Flesh out a bit more. I mean, I like Yaz, but
I like
we
all of them.
haven't really seen enough of her, I think, yet.
No, we've had 2 episodes based on her family. I feel the only episode where she's actually been in it, so to speak, was the spiders one.
Arachnids.
Yeah, I think that's the only episode where I've sort of been like, hey, she's a companion.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like her. Not that I don't think she could be a great companion. It's just that she's not given the space to do so.
Yeah. I think the performance is good.
Yes.
I think it's just...
Acting
the
across the board on this episode was pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Like, not like we've had previously when guest actors or side characters have been a bit wooden. I think even the 2 aliens, whatever they were called,
Yeah.
are...
Again, like you.
Oh,
I made a pun about it.
Arsh,
and I can't remember. It's gonna
Those
remember me.
two.
I like, actually, nice of that. I really like the idea of those 2.
I like the
Like,
idea
a race
of
of
those
people,
two.
that was just 2 of them.
However, I didn't like the fact that they didn't know what a time machine was.
I think it's more that it was big on the inside.
But these are 2 apparently interdimensional beings that can create whatever they want. They're dimensional engineers apparently. So you'd think dimensional engineers, how's the TARDIS created? With dimensional engineering. You'd think they'd know, but I think that's me nitpicking, to be fair.
That's you being Miss Git, isn't
It is, but I do think that's like I think that's written for other people. Like if Mark Addy was the owner of TARDIS, that's a line that should be given to him.
Yeah.
Not for 2 people that have lived for thousands of years
Yeah.
and have seen a guy teleport out of nowhere just behind them.
Yeah. Well,
But they did. I'd like to see more of them, and that's
I
an
like
issue
the idea
with.
behind them. I thought there
That's
were
the
some
issue
really
with
good
a lot of
ideas in this
species.
episode.
Yeah, we've had a lot of. Hey, these exist. This is their name. This is what they do, and now we'll see them never again. Bye.
But yeah.
So I don't think we'll see these 2 again. We
Probably
might,
not.
because there's a lot they can do there. But now that I feel, I don't know where else you could go with that.
Yeah.
Because they've been exploited, and I mean like, they're not evil, so they can't come back as a villain.
Yeah. Kind of
Especially
like
when there's only 2 of them.
Demons of the Punjab aliens.
Yes, but they could come back as a villain because
Yeah.
they were villains beforehand. So they could go to a time where like, oh, these are the good guys. Oh no, they're shooting at us. These are
Yeah.
the bad guys before the planet was destroyed.
You say they could come back, and then all the season it's been like they'll all come back at the end and all be that evil team.
Well, you never know, because I was thinking when the big red thing came down on Earth, I was like, oh, the guy that's American could look at that and be like, we need to protect ourselves against the aliens. Very much Harriet Jones style. I mean, it's probably not, but
No.
like I said, this episode had the same problem that all the others had. The villain didn't die.
Again, yeah, they just locked him up.
And it made more sense for this one because literally the whole point was, don't kill him.
Yeah.
But there was points where I was like, what are you gonna do? He is literally he's got 5 planets in stasis and he's gonna destroy the Earth and you're just gonna not kill him. You're gonna be like, okay, what are you gonna do with him?
Yeah.
Let him go? Teleport him back to his own planet again so we can tell everyone else what happened?
Yeah.
But, so I do think if Graham didn't confront him, I don't know what would have happened to him. I couldn't see a way out of that.
Yeah.
Because I just don't get... Like, the Doctor knows if someone's too dangerous to be left alive, they have to be taken care of.
Mm.
And that's not something they've shied away from. Whether it's by accident or not, or someone else has done it. I'm thinking of Robots of Sherwood, where he falls in the vat.
Yeah.
Like, either way, the villain is dealt with, never to come back again.
Mm.
And that's the whole thing with the Daleks as well, isn't it? Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't kill them and they keep coming back, which is a character flaw, but it's...
Yeah. It's
Sometimes
kind of what
it's not.
Genesis of the Daleks was about, wasn't it?
Yeah. But sometimes they take care of the problem. Like, he fucking threw the Daleks and Cybermen back into the void
Yeah.
in Doomsday, yet she doesn't want to kill one guy that's going to blow up the planet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Inconsistencies. But
Every Doctor's its own.
I know, but we've had 10 episodes with this one, and I'm not sure I know where she stands.
Yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from with that.
I don't know whether that's writing or lack of screen time. Because for the main character, she has not had that much screen time.
Yeah, and I've seen a few things kind of saying she's been very passive in a lot of the episodes.
She has.
Because she hasn't actually done a lot. Which I don't think...
She had a lot to do last episode.
Yeah, I don't dislike that.
No.
It's obviously like an ensemble feeling, but I feel like I do wish she had more of a presence.
She's there for exposition and to pop up at the end and be like, I fixed it!
Yeah.
And then they will go home.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, if I'm thinking about it, what did she do in the Ghost Monument?
Yeah.
In Rosa, she kind of cobbled together a plan.
Yeah. They all had to kind of just make sure it happened.
In the Arachnids, it was Ryan's music that sort of lured the spiders in. And then it was the American guy that shot the big one.
Yeah.
Because she was going to let it starve of oxygen or something.
Yeah.
Even though all those other ones in that room
Then starved.
starved of oxygen. So,
Sorry, spiders.
yeah, I can definitely see where that comes from. But
Yeah.
I don't think that'll get solved if the companions stay the same. That's not saying I want any of them to die. Because I don't.
Yeah.
But I think one or two may have to.
Yeah, maybe give the
Step
focus
aside.
to the Doctor at some point. The focus they gave to Ryan and Graham at some point.
Yeah, because like we've had seasons previous companion light episodes. If you want to think of Midnight, you want to think of. Did Capaldi have one?
Woman Who Lives, technically. Clara's only in the end.
Yeah. So things like that, I think
Heaven sent.
we need more. Especially for this one, we need more because they normally happen in the first within the first 2 seasons of a Doctor.
Yeah.
They have a companion light or then a Doctor light episode. I feel that these have been a mixture of both, but not in a good way. So they've sort of been like trying to focus on the companions whilst the Doctor's still there but not doing anything.
Yeah. We
Whereas-
certainly have the time to sort that out for Series 12 since it's not back till 2020.
Yeah,
Which is another good thing that we did this like 4 hours later because
Yeah,
we got that news.
that's breaking news, and I think it's a bad choice from the BBC, purely because the new viewers they've picked up this season will be like, yeah, I want more of this Doctor, and then they're going to have to wait a whole year, and they're probably going to drop off.
Yeah.
Especially with, unless, I don't know, but...
I saw a tweet from Mr. Times Review saying that one of his insiders at the BBC said there is like a proper reason for it. And in the
It's
short term it will
scheduling.
hurt them, in the long term it's going to be good.
It's scheduling, I think, because I think it's because they didn't know if Jodie and Chibnall were going to stay on for another series. Because normally they'd have started filming by now.
Yeah.
And that's why people were worried a couple of months back, because they hadn't started filming yet.
Yeah.
So they would have a tight turnaround. So I reckon they weren't signed on until recently. Whether that's because of the rumours that they didn't like it being run or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know. But in 2020, not only will fans have had to wait that long, but they're going to have competition from Disney Plus, which is going to have all those new Marvel shows coming out and Star Wars shows. So I think it's going to be very difficult for the BBC in general to keep an audience.
Yeah.
Even for this show, which they seem to... Although they put in a lot of money this season by the looks of it.
I think that will be a thing for all kind of live TV. Because it's just changing now. It's not just Disney
but
Plus,
I don't,
it's kinda like change things.
I don't think BBC sees Doctor Who as its big money thing anymore. I think it sees its drama department, excluding Doctor Who.
Bodyguard and
Like
stuff
Bodyguard
like that.
and everything like that. I think it sees that as its big money thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm worried if Doctor Who's going to see a fall, and if things don't go well when it comes back, then it might be left aside again.
Yeah. So they've had the best ratings this season. I think, depending on what the final figures are for this episode, it's going to be the most consistent run, even beating Eccleston and Tennant.
Yeah.
It will be the most consistent season. If this stays above 8 million, it will be the only series since the show came back to have every episode be above 8.
Well, see, that's
be
what
incredible.
I think. If they're going to wait a year, they need to do.
And they have that momentum.
Yeah.
And now going off for a year might kill it.
They really need to bring up the marketing for Series 12 if they're doing off a year. They can't just leave. Like, they put a trailer out for this like 2 weeks before it aired. They can't do that with the new series.
I feel like they need to kind of give
They
us a
need
bit
to-
more than they did.
They
this
need
year.
to put more effort into marketing.
Yeah.
But that's in 2 years' time when we'll be almost 24. I don't know. In terms of this episode, it was good. It was a good episode. I don't think it was a good series finale.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I think it could have done with being 2 parts.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the villain. I enjoyed the concept.
I think they had a bit too much going on.
Yeah, if it was split into 2 45-minute episodes, I think.
But I liked what he was trying to do with it.
Then again, they could have just added another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Made an hour.
And there wasn't a frog at the end of this one.
There wasn't a frog at the end of this one, no. So,
So 10 out of 10.
Yeah, best episode ever.
So yeah, that being said, what did you think of the series as a whole?
Series as a whole,
I mean, we'll probably do a detailed review, but just like a
yes.
summary.
I think, for me, I know you disagree because I know you like probably more than I do, and Smith especially. But I think this has been my favourite since Series 5, and then Series 10 comes in just below that, I think. Like,
Yeah, you like Series 10.
I like Series 10 a lot, but I think this one's better than that. And I've enjoyed this, first time I've actually enjoyed most episodes since Series 5, which is Smith's first one. But, yeah, I mean, not all of it was Doctor Who, if you can get what I mean.
Yeah, it's very different this year.
Yeah, it was more of a drama than a sci-fi show.
Yeah.
It was a
It
drama
had a
with
lot of like
sci-fi
historicals
elements.
and stuff like that.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'd probably watch most of the episodes again, except maybe Ghost Monument and last week's.
Takes you away.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. That's.
I definitely watched them all again, I think.
Would you buy it on Blu-ray?
I don't buy anything on Blu-ray.
Oh, you know what I mean. Would you buy the steelbook?
I don't buy anything on Steelbook.
Would you buy the merchandise?
I buy the merchandise, yeah.
Oh, if it was in the cinema,
Yeah.
would you go and pay to see it?
What, if I'd already seen it? Oh, I don't know.
Say they were showing the first episode in the cinemas.
I'd
Standard
probably-
cinema ticket price.
I probably would. I really liked the first one.
Fair enough.
Looking back, it's probably
What if
one
they
of
were
my
showing
favourites.
arachnids in the UK in the cinemas?
Nah. It's
What
too
if they were
average
showing-
a thing.
What if they were showing It Takes You Away in the cinemas?
I like It Takes You Away. Apart from the
think-
frog thing, I think it's one of the best episodes of the
I
series.
can imagine that being like The Room when they have screenings of it.
Yeah.
And then when the frog
What
comes
the
in, the whole
fuck?
thing. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
frog.
But yeah, I enjoyed the series as a whole. I think it's very solid. But yeah, I really like Komatsu and Peter Capaldi. And I think
Yes.
Series 9 is brilliant. Brilliant.
All of it.
Apart from The Woman Who Lived, which I think is really boring.
Oh, I thought you were not
And Clara's not in it all, really. I think Series 9 is fucking underrated. I love it.
I think the same Series 10 with Eaters of Light,
Oh, yeah, I don't
which
like it,
is a dull episode about some Romans that go missing, I think,
Yeah.
because of a cave.
I think
with,
that's an actual thing.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
With a cave with some...
I
with
can't
pork in
even
it.
tell you what the monsters look like in that
There's a
episode.
cave with... I think they're like dogs.
I've only watched it once when it aired. I don't know. And I don't like Nardole, which doesn't help. In Series 10. If I liked Nardole, I think Series 10 would be a lot higher for me. But
Yeah, I think that's the same with me and Clara.
yeah,
I think if she wasn't the companion, I'd probably
I'm
like
in
it
the
more, but...
5% people who really love Clara, and she's one of my
It's not,
favourites.
it's not that I don't, it's just that, like, I like her in 7B and 8. I just think it's 9 that I think is when it gets bad. I can tolerate her in the others, but
It's fine. You can try and
those
keep
are
my opinion.
issues for another video.
Yeah. Okay, one more thing. Overall, what do you think of Jodie?
Oh yeah, like I said, I think it's even though we've had 10 episodes, I can't quite pinpoint her doctor.
Yeah.
That being said, I like her and I like her as an actor and how she plays the role.
She has a lot of pressure.
I just think she needs, for a debut season, for the first female Doctor, for the amount of media scrutiny, for the amount of fan scrutiny, and the amount of shit she was getting given before the series starts, I think she's done very well.
Oh, yeah, I think she's done a phenomenal job. I really do.
However, if it doesn't get better in the next series, like if it's exactly the same, I think then you have to start asking questions. But I don't think that'll be because of her. I think that'll be because
I
of
think
the
it
writing.
is more the writing is the problems I have with 13 right now.
Yes.
So I think, yeah, I think they haven't decided this is what she thinks.
I think technical wise, with this season, it's been issues with writing and editing. Like
Yeah.
even in this episode, I was like, oh, they didn't pick up the guns this time. That's a good arc for Ryan. And then the next scene, they both got guns. I'm like, you don't see them. Just things like that. I think all of a sudden there'll be someone in the room that you didn't know was there, or they'd have something.
Yeah, I think she has done a magnificent job. I really do. Like some of her speeches, like in last week, I even zoomed in on my face in the reaction because I was just in love with her. I really love her performance. I really love how warm her doctor is.
Yeah.
I think I want to see more of that fire that we've seen very, very briefly.
I want to see more of the dark side.
Yeah. I feel like she'd be really good at that after like Broadchurch and everything. She could have the dark side.
That's what people were worried about, is the fact that she can do this nice fluffy thing, but we haven't seen any.
Yeah, so hopefully she'll get a bit more to do. But yeah.
Maybe we'll have a 60th special and all the...
I would kill to watch.
Like, I'd love a New Who. I'd love a New Who mixed special.
Yeah.
Don't know what's coming up next. Is it the 15th? 20th will be next, wouldn't it? 2025?
What, for New Who?
Yeah. 2025.
Probably.
Yeah, well, 15th is 2020, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll get anything for that. But especially now that Chris Ferguson's got kicked off a train. But,
yeah, do not stand in front of Chris Ferguson on the train and block his way.
If you haven't seen that article, I highly recommend just Googling Chris Ferguson train.
It's brilliant.
And read the news articles. It's stupid.
It's brilliant.
No way do we condone his actions, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think I'd love to see all 5?
9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Because
5, and then we can't get John Hurt.
We don't have John Hurt anymore.
I'd love to see all 5, and then maybe Paul McGann, because he still looks young enough to play that. I'd love to see them all back. I'd love to see more Paul McGann. That's another video.
That's for another time.
I'd like to see
we
them
can
all
talk
in one.
about our favourite doctors. We can try and rank them in a video.
Yes, I could do that.
I could not do that.
I could do
I
that.
find that so difficult.
I have some weird ones. Like I have a real soft spot for 5.
I love 5.
I was like,
And
lots of people,
lots of people say it's really boring.
5.
I'm like, how dare you?
I think for Classic Who, I don't know where to put Paul McGann because I don't know if he's New Who or Classic Who.
No one knows anymore.
But for Classic Who, it's definitely 3 and 5.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with you on that. Jesus. Whoa. But then we get to New Who, and that's a completely different kettle of fish.
I said we're not that far. I mean, I'm Tennant and you're Smith.
Yeah.
I think we can both put 9 second in our lists. Would you not?
I put 12. Then
Oh,
9.
oh, you've put him last. Where would you put Jodie then?
Oh God, I don't know.
I think I'd put 10, 9, 11, 13, 12.
I feel like if we'd gotten more of 9, he'd like be top of everyone's list. I swear.
Yes.
And we just didn't get enough of him for him in the long term. I think to stand out.
I think because I read a lot of the books as well when this came out. I think that helped.
Yeah.
And you read a lot around it, and there's comics that came out in the magazines and stuff. If you embrace yourself in 9.
And also 9 has Boomtown, which is one of the
9 has
best episodes
Boomtown, and it's the best episode. If you've not, I hope you've all seen Boomtown. If you've not, go and see it, and then you'll get the Slovene egg reference in this one as well.
Yeah, honestly, I watch that episode often, like all the time. I watch it so much. Even when I was younger, I just stick on Boomtown.
It's just
it's such a riot.
That's the OG
it's ridiculous,
team.
but it's a riot.
Oh, bring them back.
Bring them back. When will they come back?
They're in some comics. That team.
They are, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I really love Jodie. I just feel like the writing needs to use her better.
Yes.
I think the performance is better than the writing of her right now.
Yes. That being said, I think if you look at these 1, 2, and 10 as a trilogy, I think that's a solid trilogy.
Yeah.
I think that is a really good story.
That's like the core of this series.
And I think it's a shame that it's 1, 2, and 10, and maybe
Yeah.
not 8, 9, 10. But
all those articles we saw after Ghost Monument. Who's to time this child? We have our series up. Never mentioned again.
yeah, that was a thing that might come up. That might have come up in this one. Like someone was reckoning that.
Yeah.
But, it could have been Tim Shaw.
Could have been.
But I never know. I'm pretty sure this Blu-ray is probably out tomorrow for season 12.
Season 12? Wow.
Oh, season 11. I know season 19. So Peter Davison's one is out tomorrow on DVD. If you want to go pick it up, if you've got any Classic Who, if you want to dive in,
Peter Davison's great.
So I recommend him and the Cybermen episodes.
I love that story.
Oh, it's Earthshock, isn't it?
Shock, yeah.
That was one of the first classics that I watched.
It's great because they didn't even announce that the Cybermen were coming back. They just showed up. Imagine
Wow.
watching that live.
Imagine if we had
They hadn't
that.
been in it for like 7 years.
Imagine if we had that in series 10. Oh, BBC.
You're forever salty about it, Johnson.
Just don't, like, that's what they did really well with the promoting the series. They didn't spoil anything, and I think they did the trailers really well.
Yeah.
It was only like 10-15 second trailers, so you couldn't get anything. Everyone knew it was going to be Tim Shaw. They didn't spoil it was Tim Shaw. If I can get surprised by Doctor Who, that'd be great, but I haven't been surprised since I've grown up and realised I can Google stuff on the internet.
You haven't been surprised since the frog last week.
No, alright, yeah, that's a good point. That's the last Doctor Who surprised me then. The last time I was surprised by Doctor Who, before that, I don't know. I think that it might have been David Tennant's companion Hall of Fame walk that he did at the end of End Time. That might have been the only time I was that surprised.
Yeah.
Because everything else got spoiled.
Yeah. Oh well. That's series 11. Been and gone. I went on a huge kind of tangent there. But you know.
That was 10 weeks of our life.
Oh, so many hours editing.
I would have been 21 when this series started.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been. I would have probably been 22.
Because I turned
God,
22.
you've grown so much.
I turned 22 between episode 2 and 3.
You've come so far.
It's been a whole year.
Oh yeah, because you were. That's why you went in Rosa, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Because you were home for your birthday. Yeah. Jeez, that was a long time ago. Right. That is series 11.
Do a series review at some point.
Yeah, we'll do a review.
Well, we've
of
got
series
until
at some
Friday,
point.
then I go home, so...
Yeah, we can always film something tomorrow if we need to. We'll probably do like top 3, top 5 episodes and talk about
I
stuff.
mean, out of 10, it's not... top 10 episodes?
Top 10 episodes. What are your top 10 episodes of series 11?
I
I
don't think of 9.
Actually. Takes you away. Number 1. Honestly, naturally that probably my top 3.
Fair enough. I'll have to give it a good think, and I'm going to do
Spoilers
that after
for
we
next
get off
video.
this. I'm going to have to give it a good think.
Yeah, I'll have to think long and hard about this. But yeah, series 11, been and gone. Thank you all for watching and commenting and all that, because my When We Felt Earth, When We Felt Earth reaction is now my most watched video on my channel, which is awesome. It overtook my Stranger Things season 2 finale, which has been, you know, my top since last year. So awesome.
All on New Year's Day.
All on New Year's Day.
Maybe I'll come to yours.
Hi.
Do you want to explain what happened?
No. Through no fault of my own, we ran out of footage and ran out of film on the SD card because we've been chatting for so long about things that weren't even about this episode.
Oh, it's just Doctor Who leads into so many different
It does. We could just talk for hours and hours. And we will, I'm sure, as the year continues.
Roll on 2019.
2019, that's disgusting. But yeah, thank you for interacting with us throughout the season and all of your hate comments I had to delete.
I saw some of them, only some.
Only some. You didn't see most of them, don't worry.
Oh.
Some of them were, you know, damn right mean. So congratulations.
Don't bully the man.
Don't
You
bully
can bully me.
I mean, some did bully you.
That's
but
fine. You can leave them up. I can take it. I'm a big boy.
I'm not. I had to delete them. Big boy on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I go off, I try not to have to sleep.
You're crying as you type your selfie comments back.
No, I'm not.
No, you.
I'm not gay. Leave me alone.
But yeah, thank you to everyone who's been nice. To be fair, honestly, there's been like 6 mean comments across 10 weeks.
I mean,
so
look at
that's
this
pretty
way.
good going.
You get the views either way. So
That's true.
Joke's on
they
you,
have
really.
to view it if you're going to comment mean things. So screw you. I don't like your t-shirt.
wow. How can really? It's a t-shirt. He's wearing a t-shirt.
Do you know what I didn't? Because then I'd be getting fucking complaints.
You'd get banned from YouTube for that.
Exactly, yeah. Article 13.
I'll get some Doctor Who t-shirts between now and next year because I really don't have any.
Disgrace.
Oh no.
Here,
I just don't fit in my ones.
I'm wearing my shiny one as well, not even the Doctor
The
Who.
HMV's expensive, okay? They're 2 for 20 quid there.
That's
and then
true.
Primark doesn't do Doctor Who shirts.
That's true.
So it's a nightmare.
Oh, another tangent.
Struggles of being a nerd.
So should we film a 30-second wrap-up because we ran out of film? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
I've been
30
talking
seconds.
for like 4 minutes. But yeah, thank you for watching all these videos. It's been fun, and I mean not fun editing, but it's been fun watching. Because editing is a bloody nightmare. I don't like doing it for 2 people. But yeah, we'll hopefully maybe see you for the New Year special if we can work something out. God knows. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, until probably our review will be the next thing we do. Thanks for watching. Bye.